Presented by the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator. This seat is reserved for the restless.
And welcome back to the NFL today. Right now, the Ravens and the Chiefs are getting set for their matchup. And as we approach kickoff, we send you out live to Kansas City with our announcers, Ian Eagle, Dan Fouts, and Evan Washburn.
JB, it's a marquee matchup today in Kansas City, and two quarterbacks that are taking the league by storm. The electrifying Lamar Jackson has been stellar for the Ravens the first two games of the season. And the reigning MVP, Patrick Mahomes, continues to put up historic numbers for the Chiefs. It's week 3 of the NFL on CBS. Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I am Eagle, along with the Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. Evan Washburn joins us down on the sidelines. This should be a lot of fun. Both teams are 2-0. They played a highly entertaining game in the regular season last year. But Dan, the weather, that is a storyline, a major storyline. And Patrick Mahomes, nobody has been able to stop him, but with the rain coming in, maybe Mother Nature could have a say in that.
Well, and there's been nothing but continued improvement for last year's MVP. His completion rate, touchdown count, lack of interceptions has been key to the Chiefs' 2-0 start. He's distributed the ball to 9 different receivers, thrown for over 400 yards a game. Just his third year in the NFL, he's proven to be as dynamic and productive as any quarterback.
Injuries, though, for the Chiefs. Evan Washburn has more on that story.
Relying 3 starters down for Kansas City. That might slow down Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill, we know, is week to week with that shoulder injury suffered in week 1. This week, left tackle Eric Fisher suffered a groin injury, had surgery. His status is unknown. Top back Damian Williams out with a knee contusion. One positive note, LaShawn McCoy is active. We'll see how he holds up. When you talk to these guys, the standard does not change and the depth is now being tested.
And the results prove that out, Evan. There's no doubt about it. You look at what they've done the first 2 games, Kansas City, with their receivers. Sammy Watkins had a monster game in week 1 against Jacksonville, and then Robinson and Hardman backed it up last week in the victory over Oakland. Meanwhile, for the Baltimore Ravens, 2-0 start. Their offensive numbers have been absolutely through the roof, and that has a lot to do with the very speedy development of one Lamar Jackson. In year 2, Jackson has looked so comfortable, and he is part of our Fouts focus.
Now, he's dangerous and he's multi-talented. A natural running the read option with the recognition and the speed to drive defense is crazy. This good decision leads to another good run. And just when you think you have him for a sack in the pocket, he makes an unblocked defender miss, and then his burst up the field turns a disaster into a first down. But where his biggest improvement has come is in the passing game. This beauty to Marquise Brown proved to be the clincher last week against Arizona. Defending Jackson is a defense's nightmare.
And that combination, Dan, of Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews, it has been lethal for Baltimore. Brown, the numbers he's put up, you have to go back years to find a wide receiver that's gotten off to a quicker start in his NFL career. Now Andrews is being mentioned among the elite tight ends in the NFL. Time for us to do Project Smarter, presented by the Home Depot.
Running back Mark Ingram has made a smooth transition to the Raven offense. Tough physical runner with a 5.5-yard average, thanks in large part to this 49-yarder against Miami. The Chiefs need Chris Jones to continue to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. He got one in last week's game against the Raiders and one a year ago against the Ravens. In last year's Week 14 game, Mahomes threw the ball 53 times. A similar number today may be needed to beat Baltimore. And in what may prove to be the biggest challenge today for the Ravens is communication, in what many believe to be the loudest crowd in the NFL.
It is the 10th all-time meeting between the Chiefs and the Ravens. Dry right now in Kansas City, but we are expecting a deluge of rain later today. We'll have all the action coming up. The NFL on CBS. undefeated teams in the NFL after 2 weeks. Two of them here today in Kansas City. The Ravens and the Chiefs. It's the home opener in KC. We'll have the opening kickoff when we come back on CBS.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.